In this question, find P0. P0 means what? P0 means finding the value of the polynomial when x is 0. Then P1, same thing, value of the polynomial when x equals to 1. Then P2 means value of the polynomial when x equals to 2. Now see, for each of the following polynomials. So first of all, we are going to take the first polynomial. The first polynomial is given as Py equals to y square minus y plus 1. This is the thing it is given. We have to find that P0. See how to find P0. We take P. In place of y, we put 0, and this is 0 square minus, this is 0 and this is plus 1. So what happens? This 0 square is 0, then 0 and then 1. So it will be 1 here. The resultant is 1. So we can say that the value of P0 is 1. Now, next we have to do at P equals to 1. So we will write P and now we have to check at 1. So in place of y, this will be 1 square minus 1 and plus 1. So what we can see here, this minus 1 and plus 1 can be cancelled out. And this 1 square is 1. Done. For P1 we calculated. Now, to find the value at P2. So what we will do? Again same thing, in place of y we have to substitute or we have to put the values. So it is going to be 2 square minus 2 plus 1. So 2 square is how much? 4 minus 2 plus 1. So 4 minus 2 is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay. So at P2 I got the value as 3. So we found the value of polynomial at 0, at 1 and at 2. See, at 0 we got 1, at 1 we got 1 and at 2 we got 3. We have to find P0, P1 and P2. 3 values we have to find. P0 means putting the value of x as 0. P1 means putting the value of x as 1. P2 means putting the value of x as 2. Now, we are going to do the second problem. Second problem is here. This is given like Pt is given 2 plus t plus 2t square and minus t cube. This one. We have to find for P0. Put 0 here. We are substituting the value of t as 0 as per the question. Now see. This 2 will be here. This plus will be here. In place of t we have to put 0. Fine. Plus this is 2 and again t is 0. So 0 square. And this is t cube. So 0 cube. Now see. This is 0. 2 multiplied by 0 will give us what? Again 0. And this is 0 cube again 0. So this term is 0, this term is 0 and this term is 0. So the resultant is what? 2 here. So we got P0 equals to 2 here. Now if we see the value of P at 1. Now see. If we have to check at, if we have to find at 1, so we substitute the value. So this 2 is a constant, will be as it is, but in place of t it will be 1. This is a 2 here and this is a t, so that is 1 square minus 1 cube. Now we can see here, this 2 will be as it is, this is plus 1. Now 1 square is 1 and 1 multiplied by 2 is 2 only. So we'll write 2 here. And this is minus 1. See what happens. This is a plus 1 and this is a minus 1. So cancelled out because equal and opposite cancels. So we have now 2 plus 2 as 4. This is the resultant of this. Next, Next we have to find the value of polynomial at 2. Now see, this is a constant 2, we keep this constant as 2. In place of 2 we will put as, in place of t we substituted 2 plus this 2 will be here. Now t cube, t square means 2 square, and then minus t cube, so this is a t cube here. So if we solve it, this 2 plus 2 will be 4, this is your 4 plus, now see, this is a 2 square, 2 square means 2 2s are 4, and this is a 2, so 4 2s are 8 plus 8, and this is 2 cube, 2 cube means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 times, so 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, so this is minus 8 here. So this is a plus 8 and this is a minus 8 got cancelled, like plus 1 and minus 1 will cancel. Now it gives you 4 as the answer. So what we got? We got the value of P0 as 2, the value of P1 as 4, and the value of P2 as also 4. So we completed our second problem right now. We have to find P0, P1 and P2 for the third problem as well. See, the third problem is a polynomial px and this is given as x cube. So we have to find P0. So first we'll put P and in place of x we have to substitute 0. Why substituting 0? Because I have to get P0. That's why. Very simple. So this is going to be 0 cube, and if you multiplied 0 3 times, 0 multiplied by 0 multiplied by 0. So what it will give you? 0 only. So write 0 here. This is 0 as the answer. Now, if we have to get the value of P1, so this x, in place of x we have to substitute 1 here. So this will be 1 cube. So it will be 1 only. Now, moving towards next, if we have to find the value of P2, so this will be 2 cube. So 2 cube will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So it is like 2 times 2 times 2. So that is 8. So we got all the values for the polynomial px cube for the 0, 1 and 2. Now we'll move towards the fourth question. We have to find P0, P1 and P2. Right now we are doing the fourth question. So P0 basically means what? Finding the value of polynomial when x equals to 0. Okay. So for the fourth problem, a polynomial Px is given as, this is x minus 1, this is x plus 1. Now see. First of all, we'll find for P0. So the value of P0 equals to 0 minus 1 and this is 0 plus 1. Whenever we have to find like P0, it means we are substituting the value of x as 0. So this is 0, this is 0. Now, if we simplify it, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. It will be minus 1 and this is 1. So minus 1, this will be result as minus 1. Now, if we have to find the value at P, now 1. So what we have to do? We have to substitute the value of x as 1. Okay. So this is going to be 1 minus 1 and this is 1 plus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0 and this is 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 multiplied 0 is 0. Done. Now we'll see for the last part, that is P2. If I have to calculate the value for P2, again we are going to substitute the value of x as 2 there. X as 2. So this is going to be 2 minus 1. Why? Because in place of x we substituted 2. And this is 2 plus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1 here. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So the resultant is 3. So what we got? This has minus 1, this has 0 and this has 3. So if we have to find the value of polynomial, in a simple words we can say just substitute the value and get the answer. This is all done.